one, I've never been into an equinox. Not gonna happen. Simply not gonna happen. Two, I've been learning a lot of things about white people lately. And it's weird because when you're black, or just like a person of color in general, you kind of grow up steeped in whiteness and you're surrounded by it all the time. So there's not a lot to learn, but I'm learning, truly. Like, there was one thing that I just caught on to recently, and that is just like white girls can just get their hair wet all the time. I'm not hating on you, Ava, I'm like really happy for you that you got to do that. But like the idea of pouring water all over my head, I'm like, I gotta get a blowout, like I don't have the proper stuff, I don't have the edge control, like it's just, it's unrealistic, you know what I mean? Another thing I realized recently is that white people have one type of dog their whole lives. And if anyone wants to fight me on this, then we can talk about it, but it's something that I've noticed, and it's not a bad thing, you know? I went on a date with this guy recently who only had basset hounds. I'm like, this is the only reason why basset hounds still exist. They're abominations. They shouldn't exist anymore. Sometimes it's golden retrievers, sometimes it's like those, I don't know. Anyway, I'm learning a lot, is what I'm saying. And I appreciate the cultural exchange. So yeah, my name is Taylor Avery Garron. That's my whole name. My parents, both of whom are African American, named me that, and they were dead serious about it. It's especially a slap in the face because they named my brother Malik Osiris Garron. I'm just kidding, his name is Bryce. They were serious about it. My mom loves to remind me that she did this on purpose, and she's like very Angela Davis, so she had her whole reasoning behind it. And the reasoning was that white names, well, blacker sounding names on resumes get fewer interviews than whiter sounding names. That's not a joke, that's true. It's fucked up, but this is America, you know? So she did it so that I would never have to worry about someone knowing I was black before they interviewed me. Good for her. A little did she know that I would be in an industry one day, I'm a writer, that would be trying to superficially diversify, and that having a whiter sounding name would be to my detriment. Because I know I send in packets and I send in resumes and stuff, and these showrunners, they're looking at my resume like, Taylor Avery Garron, huh? No, I think he played lacrosse with my son at Dartmouth. I don't think we need another one. I have been feeling a little dysmorphic lately. Anyone feeling that body dysmorphia out there? Super fun, love it. I know that I'm putting on a little bit of weight because I went home this weekend for Cape Verdean Independence Day. We can talk about that. You holler at me after the show. I'll tell you all about the country that I am not from. But my cousins, my black female cousins were like, damn, Tay getting thick. And I was like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up about it. But I've been stressing a little bit about it. I'm trying to like come to terms with that. And I'm trying to like get to know my body in many ways, which is powerful and everyone should really do that. For instance, I now can pinpoint exactly if I haven't taken my birth control. Like the next day if I forget to take it, I know exactly why. And I learned this through an example the other day. I was walking down the street, I just got ghosted. Typical, right? No big deal. I was like, mind over mattering it. Walking down the street, car drove by playing Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. I sobbed. And I looked at the pack and I was like, that's what it was. Tricky. Took it, do it, all right. Let's see, what else? The political game, getting crazy. We can all agree on that, right? And the thing for me is I've been getting a little, this is hard to say, but my beliefs are becoming more right-wing. Hear me out. And only in one way. And it's in that I think our generation needs to grow up a little bit. I do. And I'll give you an example. I've been seeing a lot of cashless restaurants. Have y'all seen this? You have to use your credit card, you can't use cash. Grow the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, let your employees get robbed at gunpoint. Like, it builds character. I dated a lot of weed dealers in high school. And there's just a certain je ne sais quoi that comes with having someone take your money at the end of the time. Also, a lot of my friends having babies, I'm at that age, a lot of my friends having babies, specifically the white ones. Again, I'm from Massachusetts. And they're having a lot of white babies. Grow the fuck up. Have a mixed baby. You know what I mean? Like, do what's right. I get that that's problematic. I get that Meemaw's gonna be pissed about it, you know? I get that your white boyfriend's gonna be pissed about it. I really do. And and again, I want to make it clear that I'm not a reverse racist, because that's not a thing. But I want to say that I'm not saying that it's wrong to have a white baby. I'm just saying that it's cowardly. Just do the correct thing. You know what I mean? Okay, quick poll of the audience. Do y'all ever, say you're in an office setting, right? You got a piece of trash. You crumple it up and you throw it across the room, and it makes it into the trash can. No interference, just sinks it, and it cures your clinical depression. No one, cool, great. Follow-up question: anyone seeing a therapist? Woo! Hell yeah, I was until I lost my insurance. Working on it though. We were doing good. We were doing really good. She pissed me off when I was still seeing her. We were very tight. She said this thing that just rubbed me the wrong way. She told me that I was dating wrong. And I said, okay. Why don't you explain what you mean to me by that? And she said, okay, the last person that you swiped right on, what made you swipe right on them? Like, what was it about them that made you want to go on a date with them? And I said, first, bold of you to assume that the last person I went on a date on, I met on a dating app. You were right, but like, chill. Secondly, I told her I went on a date with this guy. I swiped right on him because his first name was Garron, and that's my last name. And that's funny to me. She just looked at me. That's actually a true story. I went on a date with this guy named Garron, and we had a couple drinks, we met up, and I was like, I have to be honest with you. I swiped right on you. You're cute and all, but like also your first name is my last name. Your first name is Garron. So if we ever, this is the first date, so if we ever get married, you will have to change your last name to my last name. Because then your name will be Garron. We did not go on a second date. I've been trying to kind of diversify my dating. Again, I'm going to keep bringing this up. I am from Massachusetts. It's not super diverse there. But I moved to New York and I'm like, cool, I can date all around. That's a beautiful thing. And it turns out there's not a huge difference in terms of dating across the spectrum. I guess I went on a date with a white dude recently, and he told me that he really liked my weave. Earnestly. Hold on, let me tell you, this makes more sense if my hair is down and not tied up. Let me try that again. So I went on a date with a white guy recently, and he told me he liked my weave, and he was very earnest about it. And we had to have a teachable moment, because I did have to say that this is not a weave, this is just my hair. And after a little bit of conversation, we realized that that is just what he thought black women called their hair. We did not go on a second date, recently I went on a date with a black dude, also, again, mixing it up, and we had a couple of drinks, and he said, I like your body, you know what I mean? You like slim thick. You know what I mean? It was very embarrassing for both of us. Because I did have to say, I don't know what you mean. Did we go on a second date? No! Cool. Y'all are catching on. You are. The main difference I'm realizing is that there's a difference in how white dudes versus black dudes have sex. Not a huge one. It's just that white dudes tend to stroke on the 1-3 instead of the 2-4. So it can be hard to catch a rhythm there, you know what I mean? Let's see. Are we excited about the warm weather? Good. Yes? No? Cool? I disagree with whatever you said. I'm not excited about the weather for many reasons. One, my hair looks like this. There's nothing I can do about it. Two is that in the summer, you can't be just like clinically depressed and chilling. Like people are like, why are you so sad? The weather's beautiful, like go take a walk. Like, yeah, that'll change things. In the winter I can just be like, yeah, I'm depressed. They're like, I got it. Oh, it's like snowing. I'm like, yeah, it's the snow. It's the snow. I think my least favorite part though is that I live in this neighborhood very close by, and the catcalling around here is just awful. Just bad. But at least people get creative, I will give them that. One time I got, yo, what's up, sexy Rihanna? Which is redundant. You didn't have to say both those words. Two separate occasions from two different men on two different days who did not know each other, I assume. I got, okay, I see you over there, Prince. Which is like, I do want to make it clear I'm not offended by that at all. Like, it's very flattering to me. Prince was very good looking. But I really wish I could have caught up to those men and just been like, I want you to explore that. I'm happy for you, I want you to explore that more. Probably the most accurate one I've gotten is, I see you over there, Rosario Dawson. Okay, that one I can kind of see, right? It's not like so far off. Although I am wondering where all these crackheads have seen the movie Kid. Not a household name, right? Am I stupid? Okay, I'm sorry to end on such a negative note, but this is actually the worst one. The most disrespectful one I've ever gotten. It was so horrible and it made my skin crawl and I felt like I needed to shower afterwards. But I was walking this way down the street and this guy was walking this way and he waited until he got right in my ear. Men do that. Yes, they do that because they know what they're doing is shameful and they don't want anyone else to hear it, but they're going to do it anyway. But he got right into my ear and he said, "Damn, baby, you don't look a day over 18. Right? I was like, ugh, so disrespectful, especially because I know I don't look a day over 16.